Certain star couples appear to thrive on the red carpet, yet romance in Tinseltown doesn't always demand a movie debut. From private nuptials to avoiding all traces on Instagram, watch to uncover well-known duos who seldom make public appearances together. Let's begin. Let's shift focus to Scarlett Johansson and Scarlett Colin Jost. These two aren't nearly as guarded as Ryan and Ava, yet we can still label them a discreet pair by Hollywood norms. After all, staying under the radar is nearly unachievable when you're a top-tier celebrity. The actress and the SNL veteran have been acquainted for years, but romance didn't ignite until 2017. The two were spotted getting close at the Saturday Night Live after-party. They didn't officially acknowledge their relationship then, and their first joint appearance at the Met Gala was also somewhat odd. Scarlett and Colin strolled the red carpet apart, yet took pictures together inside the venue. In 2019, Johansson disclosed she was engaged, but carefully avoided revealing any details.
It was very personal. It was a very special moment, and I think more than anything, when someone tells you they want to share the rest of their life with you, and that just is it's a lovely, special thing.
Yes. We don't know much regarding their wedding either, which makes sense since it occurred in 2020 amid all the COVID restrictions and health safeguards. Ironically, the word about their marriage first broke via Meals on Wheels on their Instagram. Their son Cosmo's arrival in 2021 was also kept hush-hush. Altogether, they don't show off their romance on social media. Colin isn't even present online, and Scarlett notoriously shuns social platforms completely. Still, the pair does step out publicly together now and then. For instance, Jost lately cheered on Johansson at the Cannes Film Festival, where she unveiled her directorial premiere, and their tender kiss blew up across the web. The buzz around that private instant was unwelcome, yet Scarlett stayed calm.
We like each other,
And our next pair is even more skilled at staying beneath the radar: Cameron Diaz and Benji Madden. They're among Hollywood's most guarded, close-knit duos. Diaz and Madden connected in May 2014 via Nicole Richie, who is wed to Benji's twin sibling, Joel. Their romance moved fast, resulting in a proposal by December and a secret wedding almost 10 years back. Right from day one, they opted to maintain a quiet profile. Cameron and Benji first walked a red carpet just a year following their vows. In 2016, they backed Nicole Richie's House of Harlow fashion project. Naturally, they simply couldn't refuse the one who introduced them. Even when Cameron came back to acting in Netflix's Back in Action, Benji skipped her promo appearances. The Good Charlotte guitarist favors cheering his spouse from offstage, and he sometimes tags Cam in Instagram posts on birthdays or milestones. This year, the pair reached their decade milestone, and Madden posted their snapshot with a heartfelt note. "This is my queen. I honor this fierce woman, wife, mommy, friend, partner, boss, and lover, daily getting to walk beside my soulmate through thick and thin. What a blessed life. I am thankful." Cameron likewise seldom reveals glimpses of their home life. Still, she admitted their bond thrives thanks to professional guidance.
So therapy is a big thing in all our family. Thank God.
Yeah.
Another time, Diaz raved about how devoted her spouse Island. "He's just the man I can fully rely on him. He's just hilarious, and he's so witty, and he's the greatest dad ever." And their daughter Radix Chloe Wildflower Madden is 5, and son Cardinal Madden has just marked his first birthday, but there are zero public images of the children since Cam and Benji shield them completely from the public eye. Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz. These two are an uncommon type of A-list stars. Their relationship began after portraying married partners in the 2011 thriller Dream House. In under a year, Craig and Weisz married in a hush-hush event attended by merely 4 souls: Craig's daughter Ella, Weisz's son, Henry, and 2 close friends. Both performers are famed for shielding their private matters from interviews, as Daniel once bluntly said, "I don't wish to utter something now that could be tossed back later. My joy means more to me." Each admits that preserving their seclusion is simpler back in their home country Britain than in America. In London, they can frequent neighborhood places without the relentless scrutiny they'd endure in Hollywood. The pair parent a 7-year-old girl, Grace, and you guessed it correctly. They've never released even one public snapshot of her. Still, it's clearly tough to dodge queries about their union, given Craig's 007 stardom.
I have to work together in the Aston Martin and the James Bond car.
No, we do not. No.
But is it simpler for those who paired up prior to achieving fame? Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling. The Hollywood favorites first ignited romance whispers in 2011. Back then, they were shooting the film The Place Beyond the Pines, Mendes remarked afterward.
Mendes commented later.
We actually met on an airplane like a very long time ago.
Believe it or not, that film debut is the sole red carpet image we possess of them as a pair. They didn't even step out publicly together when Ryan was nominated for an Oscar. Gosling and Mendes never confirmed if or when they Wednesday. Still, rumors have circulated hinting the two quietly exchanged vows in 2016. In 2022, Eva first called Ryan her spouse in an interview. That same year, she showed off a wrist tattoo reading Dego Sling, yet later she noted that the ink predated that Instagram snapshot. Thus far, the duo has effectively managed what the world knows about their bond. As Mendes put it, "I've always held a firm line regarding my partner and my children. As for Ryan and me, it just fits." But whenever they mention one another, it's purely heartwarming. For instance, while accepting the Golden Globe for La La Land, Gosling thanked Eva for her backing.
Her support.
That while I was singing and dancing and playing piano and having one of the best experiences I've ever had on a film, my lady was raising our daughter, pregnant with our second, and trying to help her brother fight his battle with cancer.
Interestingly, he didn't name Mendes outright, but referenced their daughters, Amada and Esmeralda. This thoughtfully shielded stance reflects the profound connection between the two. Our next couple's tale features a delightful mix of cinematic skill and real-life humor. But first, tap the subscribe button so you won't skip more videos about your beloved stars. Margot Robbie and Tom Ackerley met in 2013 during filming of Sweet Frances, where Tom served as third assistant director. They started as friends, with romance blooming later. In 2014, Margot relocated to London and lived with Tom, plus several other friends. Still an up-and-coming actress then, Robbie wasn't looking for love, yet her affection for Tom gradually grew. At first, neither believed it was serious, so they hid their feelings from their housemates. "My husband appears in the Harry Potter films. I know. I thought, had you mentioned earlier, we'd have wed much faster. But he was, just a background actor when he was quite young." The couple quietly exchanged vows in 2016 and have remained together since. Additionally, they're now business collaborators, having co-launched a production firm. They occasionally appear together publicly, attending premieres for projects they've both contributed to, like Saltburn and Promising Young Woman. In 2023, Ackerley joined his wife on the red carpet at the Barbie premiere and traveled with her during the promotional tour. Still, they strongly favor privacy. Last November, Robbie and Ackerley celebrated the birth of their first child, a boy, though they've not disclosed his name or exact birth date, Michael Fassbender and Alicia Vikander. Their connection ignited while filming the romantic drama The Light Between Oceans. She's such a powerful actress. She's incredibly bold. She's unafraid to highlight unflattering traits in her roles. So, yes, I was genuinely struck by her right away. Michael and Alicia weren't rushing to announce their growing relationship, yet they never hid it either. In 2016, Vikander claimed an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for The Danish Girl. The pair sat side by side at the event, and Alicia kissed her partner before stepping up to claim her prize. They married the following year and have since had 2 kids. As of today, they dwell in Portugal. Alicia stated they wished to exit a major metropolis and settle in a more family-focused locale, but proximity to Hollywood doesn't necessarily conflict with keeping low-key. Suki Waterhouse and Robert Pattinson. Rob never felt at ease amid relentless press attention. Understandably, he's kept his real-life romance intensely under wraps. He began seeing the British artist in 2018. They've been seen out together numerous times, yet didn't hurry to label themselves a couple. The next year, Pattinson clarified why he keeps quiet about his private affairs. If you allow outsiders in, it cheapens what love means. If you build a barrier, it concludes more smoothly. As Suki and Rob grew closer, they appeared jointly at a few additional functions like the Dior menswear show and the Met Gala. But such moments remained scarce, underscoring their guarded approach. Word suggests that Waterhouse and Pattinson may already be Wednesday. But as expected, neither has verified or dismissed the rumors so far. Their firstborn came in March 2024. Staying true to their style, the pair issued no formal reveal. They were merely glimpsed with a baby carriage sometime later. Suki later posted a snapshot of their daughter on Instagram in April, writing, "Welcome to the world, Angel." And Rob mentioned fatherhood only at this year's movie event in Cannes. Becoming a parent grants you the greatest reservoir of drive and creativity. And yes, he maintains 0 official social media profiles, which also applies to the following duo, Chris Pratt and Katherine Schwarzenegger. Chris Pratt and Katherine Schwarzenegger. A chapel isn't a typical spot where a movie star finds his future spouse. Yet, that's exactly what happened for Chris Pratt. Yep, we did. We encountered each other at a church, which felt kinda awkward. You don't really want to go. Whoa, who's that? Katherine's mom, Maria Shriver, also helped spark their connection since she and Chris shared mutual pals. We didn't, begin dating instantly, but we met there and then, eventually wound up going out. Their bond evolved rapidly. Chris popped the question about 6 months after they first linked up, and within another 6 months, in June 2019, they were already hitched. Pratt and Schwarzenegger's nuptials weren't massive or flashy. It was a cozy gathering in Montecito, California. While a few famous faces showed, the emphasis stayed on tight-knit relatives and buddies. Like Katherine's folks, Maria Shriver and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Chris's boy with Anna Faris, Jack. Since then, Chris and Katherine have birthed 3 little ones. Girls, Lila, Maria, and Elise Christina, then a boy, Ford Fitzgerald. The pair both engage heavily on social platforms and frequently share shots, highlighting tender household scenes. At the same time, they remain careful to shield their children's privacy. Chris and Katherine show up jointly at major occasions, like openings of Chris's movies, but weighed against other A-list duos, they keep things fairly low-key. And which other hush-hush celebs come to mind? Share your ideas below. Don't neglect to subscribe and keep being awesome.